Well, holy cow, good morning. It's around 9:20. It's in the 50s right now. This weather's been really bipolar lately. It hasn't felt like May at all. It has not felt like May. Every day I've been out, this week, it's been the 50s and 60s, which is good. It's given me time for my sunburns to heal up. If you knew I had a sunburn from the zoo and before, that was way last week on my other channel. I think you can still check those out. I don't know. I don't know how that works with your band if you can. I don't know if people can view it. I don't know. Anyway, the Adventures of Donnie today, I don't know. I really don't know. I looked at stuff last night about viewing other stuff, and my fiance just gave me the idea. She just sort of gave me the idea. She's like, just wing it. Just be random. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna get on this bus, which I always do, and then go. There is something I do see on this bus. I'm probably gonna get off before downtown, which I haven't really done before. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that first, and then I'll go downtown and just get on a random bus. I don't know. I'm gonna get on the bus I've never been on. Now, people wonder where I sit every morning. I do these. I sit here by a Casey's and I get me a Smart Water, and it's sort of like my routine for the day. Now, Saturday and Sunday, limited busking. So, no outdoor videos next week. Me and my fiance have other stuff planned for at least 2 or 3 days. We're going to visit friends and family, so I won't have any videos. I'll have videos today, but I won't be outdoor videos. But I'll probably have videos. We'll see. My channel is changing because I've changed channels on my content. My content is going to change slightly change. And so, this will be the last outdoor video this week. Next week it won't be until about Wednesday or Thursday. Because I got a lot of other stuff planned that's more important than these outdoor videos. A lot bigger stuff planned. Life, family, friends, what have you. And maybe even a haircut. No, maybe even a haircut. Well, let's see where the Adventures of Donnie takes us today. I have no idea. This is totally random. I have no idea, and I'm going to be winging this as I go along. Will this be as long as my other? I don't know. I will have to see as the day goes along. Like I said today, no, I'm not downtown actually. I got off before downtown. I'll probably go back downtown a little bit. But like I said, today is just, I don't know, randomness, just filming whatever I could find, whatever I think is cool, interesting, nothing planned, no big main event. Well, I see this place all the time. You can sort of see it in the background all the time when I'm on the bus going downtown, and it's in a neighborhood. Looks a little sketchy. It doesn't look too bad. Old house there. It doesn't look too bad. But this place here, it just sort of catches my eye. I'm on the bus. It's really nice. It's a restaurant. I'll give it a shot. How to pronounce it? Got like little bitty wheels here. And this brickwork is pretty cool. It's called Chu Hong Kong. That's the best I can do. Vietnamese. It's got a lion there. And look at the statue. It's really cool. It sort of resembles, well, it looks sort of like Chinese. I thought it was Chinese. But it sort of resembles Chinese. We've got a sign over there. It's probably where they live. But yeah, that's Vietnamese. And I just see this place, going by on the bus, library. I just think it looks sort of cool. That's going to be sort of maybe the theme today, stuff I just find interesting. I don't know what the theme is for today is. I'm just sort of, winging this as I go along. I have no idea what I'm going to film today, so Adventures of Donnie continue. And then after that, they have some of the strangest looking apartment houses. I don't know which they are. Right off here of MLK Parkway. Why does every town has an MLK Parkway? Big town. I don't know. Mystery there. I know. Yeah, pretty interesting. Yeah, they got flat tops on the top. They're cool, but they're different looking. Really different looking. Usually you see a roof on top of apartment housing complexes. These do not. I'm sorry. I know everybody says MLK was a great man, but everything I've read and have heard and seen, whatever, that he caused a lot of riots. So, you know, I apologize if I offend anybody with that remark, and I apologize. I never understood the fascination with MLK, Martin Luther King Jr. I just never understood it. You know what? Notwithstanding, let's move on. Something that has been lost over the years because of some of the bigger hardware store chains coming into effect. I mean, there's so many across the United States now that local hardware stores, just locally owned, you know, neighborhood chains of hardware stores that, well, are no longer around because you have Lowe's and you have all these others, Home Depot, and well, stuff like that. The local ones, the smaller ones, are slowly deteriorating, like this one. Miller's Hardware. It's just a local one, probably just for the neighborhood. And it's just a smaller chain. They probably can't compete with like the bigger ones. But you know, that is cool to see that some of the old hardware stores are still trying to survive, even though they can't survive with some of the bigger hardware stores. So that was pretty cool to see. One more look. Miller's Hardware. Just a local one. Not a big time chain, I'm pretty sure. And this is something else I've been wanting to film. It is one of the biggest churches I have ever seen, and one of the weirdest designs. I think there's right behind me. And one is the weirdest. It's just the weirdest design I have ever seen in a church. It looks like it has a silo. You know, they put corn and stuff in on a design for the church. It looks really weird. Now that looks like a silo. I'm sorry, it does. And it's made into the building. It's very, very strange looking. And look at this huge bell tower up there, way up there, across. And that's quite a few floors, about 6 floors, probably, maybe 7. If you could actually go up there. I doubt you could. But it's one of the tallest church buildings I've seen. I'm sure there's some taller, but it has I just see it on the bus, and they even have strange trees. This is totally a strange church. I mean, strange looking church. I don't know what kind of type of church it is. I'll have to look and see. Trees, bushes. It's, well, strange, it's different looking, that's for sure. I could even put that on my art video yesterday, but hey, it is what it is. Here's the church. And there's a little window here. You happen to see this window. Wow. It's a humongous church. Really big church. Oh, I'm sure there's bigger churches, but in scope size, it's a humongous church. It's steps. Another sign says a block will use east parking lot entrance. It's a Basilica of St. John, I guess. I don't know what kind of church that is. They have a mass weekday. And look at this. I see this the time on the bus, and it's just a phenomenal sight. Look at that. this. Wow. I don't know if this other part is part of the church or not. I don't know. I'm going to climb the steps here and read this plaque. Maybe it'll give me some more information. I don't know. Let's see. Never know. Something about abortion. I don't really know. I'm not really sure about that, so I'm not going to comment on it. But it might be the house located to it. And that little roof thing, like those you see in Arizona and places like that, even Las Vegas, but I've seen a few in Las Vegas. It's just an amazing church. I like this brickwork even. That's really cool. I mean, this is the windows. I just see this on the bus way downtown, and I thought, well, today's the perfect day to go ahead and film it. So I did, and I'm glad I did. Well, I'm going to wait on the next bus and continue with unusual stuff today. I don't know what I'm filming, really. I'm just doing a variety of stuff like you have seen. Look at this house. Wow. Looks pretty 1900s. Have you ever seen trees stacked up like this? Seriously? I never have. Unless maybe California. Looks quite interesting how they're all stacked together. Really cool, too. Pretty tall trees, too. But they're all stacked together. Interesting. Yeah, I'm cutting down on my rants. I might have one here and there. This ain't really a rant. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure. I'm being pretty tame with it. And I was going to see about this botanical garden. I can't pronounce it. Botany, basically, you know, has plants and flowers and trees and all kinds of stuff. That'd be pretty cool to visit today. Advance tickets. Okay, I get it. COVID-19 has affected billions and it's killed millions, and people are fighting it, and people have to get vaccines, which I'm thinking about doing myself. And so, but you need advance tickets. And I was like, okay, that's out. I'm not big on the advance tickets because I just like to do these from day to day. I'd just rather go in. If it's free admission, fine. If I have to pay, fine. I'll do either or, as long as it ain't too much. And I think the most I spent for admission was like $14. That was the zoo, which was incredible. And that's on my other channel. But you know, not going to be a rant. I understand. It's a difficult time for this country. We're just trying to survive. We're doing the best we can with what we have to work with. And I get it. So you know what? I've got other ideas I can do. I'm sort of winging this today. Doing it as I go along. You know, it's just one of these days. I don't really have anything planned. You can tell. I'm just sort of winging it. No big plans, no big main event or anything. Well, as I said, I was just going to take a random bus that, well, I never have been on. So I got off on a place that looks like I can film a lot of stuff, and something I've been wanting to try since I've seen these places all over town. I'll get into that later. Something I want to try. So I got off on road number 6 bus, and it took me over here, Southeast 14th, pretty far from downtown. And, well, it's like a shopping center over here. It's pretty cool. Let's see what we got here. Cash advance, and the Snills, GameStop, Pizza Hut, Cinco 5D Mayo Mexico Food, Great Clips, iMart, and Payless Shoes. So, like I said, I just did something random today. Didn't really have anything major planned. I don't have no main event or anything of that nature. Over there across the street is a Walmart. Wait, there we go. Walmart. All the little people here. Vision for less. And that's a nice little shopping center. I had to watch the traffic. It's pretty busy over here. Really busy. I had to duck underneath a tree. It almost hit me in the head. I know, dangerous walking out here. How? There, PetSmart. And I didn't know what to really do today, so I just sort of, like I said, I'm just winging this as I go along. It's getting close to lunch. It's getting really close. Probably going to be eating something here in a little bit. And, well, you know, a lot of stuff looks closed down. Well, that's pretty over there. Those trees haven't been torn down. You know, they've been tearing down trees all over the United States and the world to put in shopping centers. And then decided I just had no objective. Nothing. I had nothing. I thought about it last night, thought about it this morning. Called a couple places because of COVID. Can't go to them unless you have advanced tickets. So be it. So be it. PetSmart. I like this curbside pickup. Someone did more, a lot more of that. A lot more. What's this thing? I don't know. Power hayback services. Pretty cool. It looks like a lot of businesses are an airplane overhead. It looks like a lot of businesses are closed over here, so it looks sort of abandoned almost. Nope, doors do not open. It looks sort of abandoned, but you know, looks like a lot of places have been closed down. It was probably a nice shopping center at one time. Who knows when? Let's see. Fabrics. Joanne Crafts. Interesting. Pretty good size shopping mall. Like I said, I'm gonna go for lunch here a little bit. What's this? Dance. Okay, pretty flower there. Really pretty. This place is closed. That's a common theme. COVID is happening. You know, businesses can't keep going because the restrictions put on. And it's sort of a sad tale of 2021. A lot of these businesses, there's nothing here. All along here. There used to be businesses in here. Whatever they were, I don't know. There's no signs of anything. It's completely empty. So this is sort of an added bonus. Just abandoned building. Nothing here. Completely dead. See? It almost looks like graffiti, but it's the way they got it painted. Pretty cool though. And it's just, oh God. Sorry about the artwork. Sorry about that. Artwork painting on. It's collected dust. Look. It's just collected dust just sitting here. What are those? It's interesting. And it just, there's a bird flying off. And it's, well, completely empty over here. There's not much. There's nothing here. The only thing over here this way is this big orange thing here. This Home Depot. Other than that, it's pretty dead over here. That's what's happened with businesses with COVID. You know, they can't keep going and they have to close down because they can't get the business that they once did. And that's the sad tale of, you know, COVID in 2020 or 2021. And here's all these businesses that once were no longer here. All you got over there is a Home Depot. So that's sort of sad to see. Home Depot. Hey, does anybody remember when Tony Stewart's sponsor was Home Depot? I remember that. For a while I didn't know what a Home Depot was. Well, anyway. And cars are coming, so I got to get out of the way. Okay. Let's see. Jimmy John's over there. There's a few businesses over there. Classic something. I don't know. Classic tan. Why is the tan classic? It's just a tan. That makes no sense. Milk truck. They never closed down during this entire thing. They always have been delivering mail this entire time during the entire COVID. So make what you want of that. That and truck drivers, they have kept going through this entire zombie apocalypse or COVID. Aspen Dental and Verizon. And what's the sign? Now hiring at Home Depot. You want a job? No. I don't know if you can see the bird. Yeah, you can see him. He's just out hanging around over here. Checking out the sights like me. Hey there, fella. I'm chasing the bird. And I'm really close to this bird. He's really tame. Got some kind of worm in his mouth. And there he goes. He's running away from me. Wow, that was random. Good thing for today. And I'm gonna, I don't know if I can eat here or not. I've never been in here before. This is the first time. And across the street, not gonna go there. Someday, maybe. Someday. Across the street. Hiya! And in a busy road. Okay, auto parts. This. Bebop. I've seen this all over Des Moines. And I thought, well, I just wasn't looking for it. I'm just doing, my randomness stuff today. I thought, you know what? It's getting lunch. It's here. I might as well try it. What's the worst that can happen? I don't like it. Well, I'm going to find out. And it sort of reminds me of when I was a kid. I'm only 44, but they had places like this when I was a kid. Sonic's is the only one that still does it. You have seating area outside, people going through drive-through. I'm hoping it's like a Sonic's where I can just go in there and order. Shall see here in a few minutes. And well, the adventures with Donnie continue, and it's going on noon. I don't know what else I have to do today, but I'll find something to do. It's the moines. I'll find something to film, as I have been doing all along. And this brickwork here, part of this bank. It's a nice bank, actually, really nice bank. I like shade. I'm always trying to find shade. That's always my main goal. Well, got my lunch. It's a little windy out here. What's with this wind lately? It's like we're in Canada. It's just a Canadian front. And this place sort of reminds me of like the old days in the 50s and 60s, because I wasn't around then. And I don't know, I tried the food, and I've been wanting to try it since I've been here. It's only $9, it wasn't bad. My 1/4 hamburger, fries, and a drink called Bebops. Nice sitting area too. Very nice. Like the view. You can drive through, there's no dine-in. You sit outside, what you're supposed to do. Your old style place. Anyway, I got it on my lip. There we go, I got it. Anyway, so I'm going to sit here and he's going to town on a fry over there. What's this? Right, see that? He went after that fry. There he is. Cute. I was hoping he would go after that fry. But that's what he was doing. He's been going after a fry. And he flew off. Well, maybe there'll be another bird. Excellent food. You know what? I like Sonic's. I think this place is 10 times better than Sonic's. Great food. Service was fast. They're friendly. Everything. I really don't have any complaints. I don't have any complaints whatsoever. It's really a nice place. And they were even busy because it's noon. It's around lunchtime. They were even busy. And I remember last time I went to Sonic's, it took me 20 minutes to get my food. I had a lot of complaints. Excuse me, I always do that after I eat. So I had a lot of complaints with that about wait 20 minutes for food, even though they were busy. But still, they could have got to me a little bit quicker. This place, it was less than 5 minutes. It was less than 5 minutes. It was just like that. It did not take them long. And excellent food. Recommend this place called Bebop's. I'll remind you of the 50s and 60s. It's sort of a combination between Sonic's, McDonald's, and then Bebop's. And you have this place, Bebop's. It's excellent food. Would recommend it. It's something I wanted to do, and it was relatively cheap, and it wasn't a bad price. And it was great food. No complaints whatsoever. None. I don't have any. Sorry. No complaints. To try it out sometime. Might take my fiance here someday. Yes, I know I sound a little stuffy today. I'm fine. It's allergy season. Allergy season is ridiculous. You know, it's something you don't mention about with COVID. No, I won't get into that. The numbers are correct. Anyway, is that there's allergy seasons. And I have that right now. Allergies. It's these damn dandelions. I hate dandelions. They say they are extremely gorgeous. Well, maybe they are. But they cause havoc on my sinuses. It's the pollen in that shit. I hate dandelions. I wish there was no dandelions in the world, because then I wouldn't have allergies. It always affects my allergies every freaking year around this time of year. Same way with last year. Same with 10 years ago, 20 years ago. It's always been the same, and I'm not a fan of dandelions. I do not like them. Say, well, they're pretty. Well, maybe they are. Cause havoc on my allergies. Cow. Well, Bebop's is over there. Whoops, wrong. Bebop's is over there. I just came from there. Talked to my fiance on the phone. Updated her on what I'm doing. Just like to talk to her when I'm out and about. And this is dead end. Yep. Can't get through there if you're driving. Well, you're good if you're walking. And I like this bridge. But I don't know if there's any water in here or not, but let's take a look. And it looks pretty, nope, it looks halfway dry. Well, looks pretty dry actually. It would be pretty if it actually ran like it used to. And it's got a great big old tree stuck there by like from a storm or something. Looks like over there water used to run through there, but now it's just overrun. That's a shame. But that was really pretty at one time. At one time. And I can catch the bus over there. Across the street. There was a couple things I seen close to downtown that I'm going to film that I thought was really pretty. I saw it on the way over here and got me some lunch. So I don't know if it's going to be one of my long days. I'll have to see as we go along. It's going on 1 o'clock. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Have to see as we go along. And you know, I would try Bebop's if I were you. Really, really great food. And well, you know, well, the adventures of Donnie continue. Here's a looks like a fancy restaurant. Fazoli's? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Crispy wings, great with pizza. That's interesting. Yeah, cellular. That's where my phone company is, where I get my phone from. I guess this creek was Yeater? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna catch a bus right there after I have to stay. Like I said this morning, which was like 9 o'clock, about 12:30 now. I'm not sure how much longer I can do this today. We'll have to see. Well, I was just looking for interesting stuff on the bus on the way to Home Depot and all that. Didn't even know where I was going to get off at. Ended up getting off up there. But I did see some stuff on the way there that I thought I would, you know, get off. And about 3 or 4 miles there. I mean, the point is big, really big. It's like an old fireplace. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a dog house? I don't think it's a dog house. It looks pretty cool. And this is on the back of a business. Italian American Culture Center of Iowa. Huh. It's really cool. Statue of Liberty. Maybe the closest I'll ever get. Who knows? I don't know. You never know. Looks like the state capitol, or Washington, D.C., I should say. I visited the state capitol here, and Des Moines, Leaning Tower of Pisa. What's this cool little artifact here? They almost called us a big main event. Yeah, not quite. How about Italian American culture? I like that. That's pretty cool. Steps. I'm gonna go inside. I saw that on the way to where I was going. I didn't know where I was going. I saw that. Thought that was pretty cool. I don't think it's a museum or anything. It looks entirely empty. I don't know. Hard to tell. It doesn't look like anything's in. It doesn't look like anything's in there to me at all. It looks like it's permanently closed because of COVID. That's entirely empty. But you know what? Inside the buildings, the back of the building is really cool. I really like that. It doesn't look like anything here. Yeah, too bad. And if you look in the background, downtown Des Moines. This business also looks extremely closed. There's nothing in the parking lot. What a cool building. Straw house. Pretty cool. I like the shape of the building. The shape of the building's really cool. Can't get out in the street, might get hit. Yeah, close. It says they will return. I don't know. Pretty cool though. Pretty cool. It looks permanently closed. That's my guess. And there's something else I saw up here. I wanted to, visit. I saw all in the same area. Thought, well, when I'm done with up there on my way back, I'm gonna get off and I'm gonna, film some of this stuff. So it's all right, the same vicinity. Yes. And this is pretty close to downtown, a couple miles or so. Pretty close. Got a tennis court, really nice tennis court. Wow. Nice tree there. Got a sitting area over there. You got a basketball court way in the background. This is a nice little area. Nice little park. Those sand lots there. Running or playing, I don't know. Got quite a few benches. This is a really nice little area here. I wouldn't have noticed this if I hadn't come this way. It was random. Like the benches there. Playground equipment. Really nice. Got like a little bitty waterfall area. A pool area. Pretty cool. It's like some of the filming stuff in the distance. It gives you more of a better view of it. I don't know, it's pretty cool. And I also love the name of this park. Here it is again. Really cool. To cool off on a hot summer day. Which we're not quite there yet. We're not quite there yet. We got a ways to go. And I love the name of the park. Columbus Park. I really like it. It's a nice little park area there. It's really nice, close to downtown. I wouldn't have noticed if I got on a random bus, which I did. I'm actually on Neola and Edison. Ain't that rare? They had Columbus Park right down there, and this is called Edison. The inventor of light. Well, anyway, I noticed this also on the bus. With the bebops and all that. I'm sorry, I keep repeating myself, but it is what it is, and they sort of noticed this when I was on the bus. And let me put out my cigarette. I don't like to smoke in parks. It's sort of a respect thing. And I noticed a little bitty park area. I'm not sure what it is. You know what? Just from feeling different stuff today. And how you like this tree? Piece of it's been cut out. That's interesting. Now, I have no idea what this is. Didn't Google it or nothing. So we're gonna take a look to see what this is. Life is a gift from God. Every life is sacred from conception to natural death. I agree. I very agree. Guardian Wall. Original Goto 1938. And there's a ambulance in the background. It was dedicated 2012. This is pretty cool. Probably contributors to it. It's really nice. And there's a rock over here that says, in memory of Mary Zita Brennan. Got a bunch of rocks there. Nice brick walkway here. In memory of Paul and Opal Cardman. And holy cow! This is just a structure with just rocks of people that maybe have died or something. Rocks from the Holy Land, November 2010. Dead Sea, Last Supper. But that's really cool. Jericho, Jerusalem Ports, Sea of Galilee. That's really cool. I'm glad I came across this. I didn't know this place even existed. I just was on the bus and I just seen it. I wonder what it was. And it's got more rocks. Huh, Toto, Wizard of Oz. This is pretty interesting. It's a really nice area. Nice and clean too. Just rocks of different people. Wow, an altar thing. This is really, really nice. Got benches there. I guess you could attend church here outside. Look at this. This is nice. I feel like I'm walking on sacred ground. Tower Guardians. Wow. Look at that. Cross up there. Picture of Jesus. Another cross. And more rocks here with names on them of different people. I'm assuming these are all people that have died. Look at that. Look at this. Let's hold church service right here. That's nice. It's really, really nice. And there's some benches. I would have never have seen this if I hadn't just taken a random bus. And they're all along here, even more. Yeah. I don't know what the connection for these people are. Maybe it's like the Indian Hills graveyard out there. I don't know. I don't feel any bad vibes here or anything of that nature, not to sound creepy. And I love these rocks they have here. They're almost like granite rocks. This is extreme. That looks like an egg. A dinosaur egg. It really does. I like, look like leaves on here. Somebody desecrated it. That's too bad. It looks like an animal of some sort. And It's got this nice fence along here, like that. That's just a really nice area. I don't know. You can consider that somewhat of a main event. I don't know. I just noticed it when I was walking by, and it's extremely nice. It's close to downtown. It's not too far. I'm not sure if the bus will stop close by, so up there across the street. And you can visit. You can see it actually on the bus if you drive by. So it's really, really, really nice. Look at the apartment, business. I don't know. It's nice. Yeah, I'm right now on Indianola and Dunham. Probably not spelled the same way. But anyway, and I've never seen two street signs that close together. You have here, Indianola and Dunham, and you walk not very far, and it says Southwest 1st Street and Dunham Avenue. I've never seen two street signs that close together. Well, anyway, what am I going to film next? I have a couple ideas, but that was pretty cool and interesting. I'm glad I came across that while only just riding a bus. I also saw something else on the bus, and I sort of wanted to visit it, but it's private property, no trespassing, etc. This is sort of interesting to me. In here, it looks like you have roads that have been completely tore up. That's the way it looks to me. Looks like this bridge used to be able to cross section here somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. And I wanted to visit it because there's a sign way over there, but you can't get to it unless you go on that walkway. Maybe someday I will do that. Well, I'm crossing the bridge here, headed back downtown. I'm sort of walking. It's a good long bridge. Holy shit. But over there, nestled, those tall buildings, downtown Des Moines. Oh, this is dry. Extremely dry. Extremely dry. I thought we'd gotten plenty of rain. Oh, sorry. Exit that. I don't want to show that. I'm sorry. I was going to read it and say it out loud. It's pretty graphic. Well, okay. Moving on from that nonsense. Wait a minute. I'm confused. Okay. You can't leave your car up here. No parking sign. Okay. How are you going to get your car up here? I don't know. I'm confused. Now, there's something I've been wanting to visit for a while. Not a museum, it's just a building. Something I wanted to visit. I've never actually seen up close in person. There's my truck going by that I've never actually seen up close in person. And I thought, well, today I'm just doing random stuff, and I noticed the bus went by this. So I thought, what the hell? I'll visit it and put it in my video. It took me a couple minutes to get across this bridge, and there's no parking sign. Makes no sense. Like doing construction work and it smells like burnt concrete. God, it smells horrific. Anyway, that'll clear up my sinuses and allergies. And, well, I'm not going to see it too well. There's a stupid sign. Principal Park, wear your mask. And here's where the Iowa Cubs play their games. Right here, Principal Park. I never knew it was located this close to downtown. I never really knew that. I thought it was further out, further away. But nonetheless, this is where the Iowa Cubs, the AAA minor league team, and the Chicago Cubs, so the Iowa Cubs play right here. And for years, they were actually better than the Chicago Cubs, which was extremely, extremely sad. But nonetheless, nonetheless, look at that. Big generator. They have all these signs to going to where you want to go. Yep. And so I wanted to visit this while I had the chance. And today I was out and about, and I thought, the hell, I'll do it, because I was doing random stuff today anyway. So I thought today would be the perfect day to do it. And man, I need something to drink, but there's nothing close by. Anyway, so here's where the Iowa Cubs play their home game. It's a big park, Principal Park. That's pretty. People walking. I don't think they had a game today. And it's by a river, probably the Moines River, more than likely, and that's interesting. Memory of somebody. Huh. Pretty cool. Very pretty. It says Iowa Cubs on there. Flowers. And I've never been inside a ball stadium. Never have. That's something on my bucket list maybe someday. But this is where I get this is where 10 miles per hour. I don't think you can take your vehicles down here, by the way, people. Maybe that's for bikes. I don't know. Anyway, this is where, look at the steps. Cool. This is really nice. You know, someday I'd like to go in here. Maybe I will. Watch a game. I don't know. I'm just being random. Nice lights. And looks like we got a little bitty playground area back here. Looks like it. Yeah. Benches. Oh, that's pretty cool. Dangerous dam. 1,000 feet. Exit left now. Warning. Okay, I will remember that. Jeez. These premises are on the video surveillance. Maybe I shouldn't be recording, but nonetheless, not hurting anything. Iowa Cubs. Really big stadium. Yeah, sure, it's not as big as the Major League Stadium, but it's pretty big nonetheless. And you could almost consider this a main event. You could almost consider the main event. It's a extremely nice stadium. Really nice. I absolutely love it. I don't know. I've had so many things today you could consider a main event. This could be considered one. There's a scoreboard that would light up when Iowa Cubs had their games. So I wish they had a game going today. I wouldn't go in. It'd just be nice to hear fans. But it's really, really cool. Except I wanted to do for a while. And up there's a dam somewhere. Like over in there. I'm not gonna go over there. They wanted me not to. And I'm gonna go behind here, behind the home run derby. Home run, where home runs are hit. And wow. This is pretty. This is really pretty. Look at this. Wow, I didn't expect that. Nice breeze going. Oh, let's take a break and just admire it. Oh, that's pretty. Boy and a dog. Christopher Carl Chamber, 1876 and 1994. He's died pretty young. That's sort of sad. I don't know what the story behind that is. And there's a foul pole, home runs, or a foul ball. This is an incredibly nice stadium. Really, really nice. And that was pretty.
operating. And the grounds crew are over there, and there's inside there is the ball field. That was the ball field. Over there is the Capitol. Yep. And there's the ball field. It's pretty cool. I sort of wanted to do this today. I just didn't know if I would or not. I had plenty of time to kill, and I thought, well, not to kill, just do stuff. And I thought, I'm gonna mark this off my list of stuff I want to do. Look at, wow, scoreboard. Here's the set, drinks, get drunk. There's the flag. Well, I pretty much walked around a complete circle of Principal Park. The Iowa Cubs home stadium here in Des Moines. AAA team for the Chicago Cubs. Look at this. Wow. Somebody walking their dog. Look at the river. That's pretty. That tree, not so much. Stuck in the river there. Anyway. That's really nice. Yeah, he said Mother's Day is Sunday. Yep, I'll see Mom Monday. I'll see her Sunday, but I'll see her Monday. That's one thing I have to do next week is see Mom. Give her a card. Something else I got for her for Mother's Day. Anyway, look at that. That's probably where you enter the games. And they have flags over there. It says Iowa Cubs. Really cool. And this is something I've been wanting to do, well, for a while now. I've been close to this area, but not close enough. And today, officially, I can say, well, I went ahead and closed that off my list. So that was pretty cool. And I can't get any really closer because, you know, as close as I can get. I guess I could go across the street. You know, I like it right here. And they got, I look like an old Chicago Cubs flag there from years ago. Well, anyway, and trail closed. Well, I'm not sure how to get back downtown. I'm sure I will figure it out in due time. I have an idea how to get there. I have a really rough idea. And there's a plaque up here I wanted to see before I moved on. Oh, site of old Fort Des Moines, 1843 and 46. Yeah, early settlers in Des Moines settled right here, right near the Iowa Cubs baseball stadium. So keeping history alive in Des Moines, and well, that's really, really cool. I really like that. And something else I noticed on my way out of here, getting ready on the bridge, possibly. I noticed this set here. It looks sort of funny. I didn't notice it on the bus, but I noticed it walking up this way. Birthplace of Des Moines Fort number 2. Huh. Pretty cool. Got a padlock even. Wonder what's in there. Probably a ghost. I'm kidding. But that's really nice. Really nice. Right here near the Iowa Cubs baseball stadium. Pretty cool. I'm always seeing this old water tower in the distance, in the real long distance. Every time I go downtown, I finally found the water tower. Look at that old water tower. And that has to be 100 years old. Cow. Wow, that's old. I'm almost downtown. I gotta get back to where the dark Central bus station is. I don't know where the buses or this way by Iowa Cubs baseball stadium. I know how, but I just didn't want to ride completely around the circle. Anyway, I was almost looking for a train, but it doesn't go through here anymore. As you can see, but it's blocked. No parking. That's pretty funny. Okay. Used to be a train that goes right through here. It's no longer here. You can see where it goes all the way down there. That's pretty interesting. does that mean? I don't know. That's pretty interesting. If you look long enough, you'll you see sign streets from the town that you live in. Market Street. Wow. If it was, I'll be going to Tequila Grill today. Anyway, you have downtown, who has state-of-the-art facility buildings. And you get to the outer reaches of Des Moines, pretty close to downtown. And you get some buildings that are, well, really old. That they're completely boarded up too. Wow. There's a train crossing. This one is actual real. The other one's out. This one's in working order. Look at these buildings. Wow. Interesting. Really interesting. This is the third set of train tracks I've come across that are demolished and still here. Way up yonder, there's a bridge up there. That's weird. Sort of like the bridge in Ottumwa that's no longer, and it's only used being as a walkway. It's a third set of train tracks I've come across. Two no longer operational. So it sounds like downtown used to be a major hub for the trains and for businesses. They still are, but it's different. It's just trucks now. But back in the old days, it was trains. And I just thought that was weird. Really weird. Construction work going on way over there and over there. But to me, remember Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2 had tanks that kind of talk louder. They have tanks that look like this. That looks like an old early 1900s game. That's the way it looks to me. Well, video's longer than I thought it would be. I'm doing pretty darn good, and I'm getting ready to call it a day. I got to do something to drink, but interesting. Building work there on the chapter, how to say it. Pretty cool, interesting. If my perception is right, when I see those train tracks, it looks like that used to be part of the train track, but then that means it went through the heart of downtown where all those buildings are. So that means those buildings are probably fairly new, like within the last 60 years or so. That's my guess. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like an old, they might have replaced the bridge. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just guessing, but that looks like that. It really does. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought I saw that structure in the background. I thought I did, and I'm pretty sure I did. Yep, I was right. Des Moines, the old Des Moines Union Railway Bridge. I thought I was right. Right? Sometimes I can be right, and sometimes I can be wrong. This time I'm right. Officially back downtown. I have been for a while. Getting ready to call it a day here at 2 o'clock. I'll probably head back to the hotel. But I saw this. Look at this. They load their painting here. It looks like that needs to be redone. It looks like it needs to be repainted. It's chipping off, probably from the weather. Man. Love you. Yep, I love my fiance. I surely do. Can't wait to get back to the hotel and see her. Anyway. Really pretty. Wish that vehicle wasn't there, but you know what? It's still really pretty. In less than half a block from there, this looks like a kid painted it. Still looks pretty cool. Yeah, so it looks like a kid painted it. It still looks really cool though. I really like that. Well, it's almost 2 o'clock and I'm sitting by what used to be a train station. Like the Oxford, like that. And I caught a few that look. I went to a few train stations that looked like that back in the day. Anyway, well, it's almost 2 o'clock. 4 minutes till. Getting ready to call it a day. And I didn't have a real-time big main event. Maybe the closest thing would have been the Iowa Cubs baseball stadium. That might have been the closest thing. I didn't really have anything planned. went out and just seen what I could film. And it turned out to be a really long video, actually. I'm actually pretty pleased with that. Came across a few things that were pretty interesting. And then just, you know, with my plan today, I didn't really have a clear-cut plan. Didn't have no agenda, nothing. And there was, you know, I didn't put a lot of thought into the walking because there's about, I don't know, the last hour I've been walking for a couple miles, quite a bit, maybe 3 miles, quite a bit of a walk. And I'm gonna sit here, take a break, probably have a smoke, and drink Mountain Dew. Maybe I should have had some water, but nonetheless, I like Mountain Dew. And I ain't had a Mountain Dew nearly, well, all day since this morning. I mean, like 2 o'clock now. And then I'm gonna head back to the motel, and well, that'll close out this week for outdoor videos. Won't have one for next week for a while because I got other important stuff planned. There is more important stuff than outdoor videos. It's called family and friends. You know what? I'm gonna catch the next bus and head back to the motel. I did pretty good with just winging it today. On my way back to the motel, but I saw about a 60-year-old guy get out of this car. You would think it would be a young guy. No, it's not. Ooh, look at the Corvette. Oh, macaroni. That is a sweet looking car. He went into the Office Depot, if you can believe that. Wow. That was one sweet looking car. I didn't expect to film any more outdoors, but you never know what you're going to see. And, well, you can still see it in the background. Sweet Corvette. Holy cow. Well, I didn't have a clear agenda what I wanted to do today, and I just sort of, I don't know, I just sort of winged it and just sort of went to different places, and I thought, well, if I can have a 30-minute video, I'm pleased. And then it turned into 1 hour. So I'm really pleased with that fact that I had that long of a video when I didn't have any real plan. And I called early in the morning, like, I don't know, like 10 o'clock or so, when I was waiting on the bus again. I called the Greater Des Moines Botany. I can't pronounce the word. There's a word they use and I can't pronounce it. So I called them, and they're doing the same exact thing that the Science Center is. You have to go on their website and purchase tickets in advance. Okay, I understand that, you know, COVID, and it's affecting millions of people, and etc., and whatever. So that one's a no-go. What's the deal with advance tickets? It's not a sporting event. It's not a sporting event. And they did make a mistake. It got the best of me when I was going around the Iowa Cubs. I said I wish there was a game going on where fans would be making noise. Well, that's probably not the case right now because there's probably not even many fans attending. But I'm guessing on that. It's probably pretty correct. I was on the bus on the way back to the hotel, and I saw one of these schedules. This is one of the main buses I get on a lot, number 14. Wait a minute, why are they still making these? What, just a cow? Have you read this? Pretty deep, actually pretty small, considering the route. But why are they still making these? Because there's many ways. You can go downtown, and when you get downtown, you can just ask the bus driver where you want to go, and they'll tell you what bus to get on. Or you could do Google and just put in there where you want to go, and it gives you a direct route when you're on the bus. They even have like the things, I don't know what they're called. They're like screens that like the airports have of the departing times for the buses and when the buses leave. So, and they even have an app these are utterly pointless right now. They're utterly pointless, you know. In the 80s and 90s, yes, these were huge, but you don't need them anymore. And it needs to be updated. Look at the date. October 13th, 2019. Nothing about masks in this. They really need to update this because masks are very important right now and, you know, helping save lives. Whatever. Anyway, what? No, I'm being serious, just a cow. I'm being really serious. The masks are very important. I'm a mask proponent now. What? No, I'm serious. I think it's the best thing since sliced bread. I really do. What? You don't believe me? Well, don't you believe me? I'm telling the absolute truth. Oh, okay. Alright. I'm glad you finally believe me, just a cow. As I said, no outdoor video Saturday and Sunday because in Des Moines, which is sort of surprising, the buses are on a limited schedule from 8 to 4. And they're very limited. So no outdoor videos. And then next week, I don't know. It'll give me time to do an agenda for my next outdoor video. It'll give me time because I'm going to spend time with friends and family while we're still in what? Yes, still in limbo, as I like to say. And well, in my sunburn wasn't as bad as I had thought. It's pretty much peeled away on my arm right here. You can sort of see it. It's pretty much peeled off the rest of it. And that's pretty much it with my sunburn. So now I'll upload this and I'll save this and then upload it and put it on my other channel, Holy Cow 2, because you know of the situation. And I hate starting over from scratch. But for some reason, YouTube decided to, I don't know, they decided to pick on me for some odd unknown reason when there was bigger channels that they could have picked on. And there's a lot of bigger channels than me, but for some reason, they focused all their attention into watching every one of my videos. You telling me somebody in the human resource department at YouTube actually wasted all their valuable time watching 1 hour videos? That's a lot of time to be wasted. I hope they were paid well for their efforts. I hope they were paid very, very well for their efforts. What? I know, just a cow. Yeah, they're just following the rules and the guidelines. I understand. Or do I? Anyway, me and Just a Cow are saying that's all for now.